When you met Dr. Ourian or went to the Epi-1 clinic, how were you greeted? What was it like? What was that experience like?
In retrospect now, this was not a good way to go into this procedure, but they have people that, like salespeople, but I think they're guised as nurses or something, that give you the sales pitch about what it is, and then you sign up for it, and then the day of your procedure is when I met him.
So you didn't actually meet him
No.
until the day of the procedure.
Right.
At what point did you feel like the positive may be too painful, or the redness is getting too red? You're at your third treatment now where you increased it. Where are you feeling like, this is kind of a little bit more sore than I was expecting?
The injection site blew up to like a golf ball size, looked like a blood blister, and it hurt really bad.
When I finally saw the really horrible scars, I blew my top. I became apoplectic. I'm not a violent person, but when I first walked into that room, I was ready to punch that guy out.
What's going on in your life at this time? I mean, why were you actually, considering doing this?
I was planning my wedding.
Okay, so that's a pretty stressful
Yes.
period of your life, and now you're having this discomfort, these red sores on your
Yes.
belly. How is that affecting the wedding planning, the whole process?
Talked to my wedding planner. I was out of it. I couldn't get out of bed. I had no energy.
What about just the dress?
And then I had to try on this. I was getting fitted for a white wedding dress, and I had to wear this corset to compress everything, but also guard it from blood or anything else oozing out into a white wedding dress. So that wasn't fun.
She was in the middle of all that planning, in pain. I would go in the bedroom, she'd be laying in the bed crying, partly from the pain and partly from just what had happened to her, because the results are still there. He had been appearing on the Kardashian show, and I called Mrs. Kardashian and said, I would like to warn you that this man had not only been on probation, but had done some real damage to my wife. And she just said, well, we're not using him anymore, and didn't inquire any further into it. But since that time, he's been on a lot of shows and is really promoting himself as, a physician to the stars. So I think it's important to get this out.